Training. So hopefully it is up now and working. Everything is just breaking, man. But this game's quite great. We have a good draw. Double call to arms, of course. Fantastic. Not hitting Doomsayer there is okay, I guess. I think we want to hit Doomsayer on that one and then not hit it on the second one. Nice, Wind Fury, huh?
Hey, give me that!
I kind of want to just thin my deck, right? Pretty okay with this one. I don't have a lot of life, so I kind of want to save coin for big man. Once we get big man out, we should be able to stabilize. We want to draw Chillblade Champion eventually. We could search for that, but I think just getting it on the minion in play is good. We gotta like not die before turn 8. So we have to live for 7 and then live for 8 and then we're good. Chillblade Champion. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're not dead to Leroy. He needs Leroy plus something. So I'm pretty okay.
Look at me.
Alright. Coin guy win game. Easy meme Paladin victory. Easy meme Paladin victory. Yo. Super secret Mimidin super heal move. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, Mimidin. Mimidin. All Mimidin all the time. Look at that glorious healing. I run 2 healing cards in my whole deck, but you draw them every time because of double call to arms. So we thin the deck out, we get this guy, combo with Adapt, get the Mimi heal value of that, and then just, you know, Uther all the way back up. All heal all the time. Alright, we have to screenshot this. Saved it to desktop. Hit OK there. Now, report score. Game 1 screenshot. Click here to upload. Uploading screenshot. Is it successful? Good. Alright, report score game 1. Picks from Findin. Findin played Hunter. Firebat played Paladin. And Firebat won. Success! Press... I disconnected at the beginning of the game, so that's why we had to restart the challenge. I disconnected, my stream died, everything went bad. Alright, so now we have to win with Mage and Druid. Let's do it. Still Hunter. Hunter's gonna be a pretty good verse, aren't I? Daring Reporter's not as good as the 3/6 taunt. The Death Knight is pretty solid once we exhaust my resources. Getting to that might be a bit of a trick. Yeah, it's just full mulligan for removal, yeah. Removal and ramp, like good removal. Oh, baby. Why do you need to play anti-aggro cards when you just always Wild Growth into Jade Blossom? Isn't that just the truth? That's not a 1-drop. What are you doing? Doesn't even coin a pirate. We're a business. He's running out of business. If anything, we're a noisy customer. Companion. He kept Companion. No, kept Captain. That's big. 3-mana 5/5s are big. But Daring Reporter.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
God damn it! Why are my cards so garbage? Haha! Ah, shit. Probably should have just not even played the Okins. Even though it's on curve. It could have just like ramped into Aya instead. I'm not sure that that's even good though. That's a lot of pressure. The bleeding. Not a Hydra. You don't want to commit into the nice spreading plague, bro. Hold it back. We probably have to kill that. There's the card. There's the other card. No Spellstone though. Spellstone would have been really good. 4, 8, 12, 13. We might be dead. Easiest double kill command of his life. Deckhand is also just a missile. No Wind Fury. Not again. trade. Oh, not falling for that one. All right.
The circle of life is over.
All right. We got this Okins. We're gonna be okay. Not the Mama Hydra.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Pretty good. We're kind of luckering right now. It's very good. Our lineup's awful versus his. We're unfavored in every matchup, so it's very good that we're getting wins in these unfavorables. Okay. Here we go. Ah, shit, I forgot to screenshot. Well. Hopefully we don't get in trouble. We might get DQ'd, man. Alright. Druid vs. Hunter. Victory. Click here to upload a screenshot. I'm just gonna upload a random screenshot because I forgot to take it. Hopefully nobody notices. Don't tell them. I forgot to take a screenshot. So... oh, man. I'm screwed, dude. He could overturn the results of the game now. There's no document that proves that I actually won. Alright, Mage vs. Hunter.
You asked for it.
Yes! We drew Metaworm! We're going to Brazil, boys! We probably don't need 2 glyphs. That's excessive, right? We're going second. What is the Hunter's Curve like? 1-1s, that's great for a Metaworm to kill. 1-3s, not as great. The deckhand's a little scary, too. Deckhand will trade. I don't think we want any glyphs, because we go 1 into 2, right? We want the 3-drop. Oh, Corridor Creeper. Now we're talking. That's the business. You can't play Captain and buff them, so you can't get value trades into this. So I think we just let it fly. Try and coin this out so that we can get it out before his Animal Companion turn. Maybe not. Playing it into this seems bad. Is it bad though? We can get the Corridor Creeper out afterwards, huh? If we counter his Animal Companion, it's really good.
We have many secrets.
I think it's fine. Okay. He has no idea what the secret is still, so that plays to our advantage. We could go 5-5 into 5-5 into 5-5.
Job's done.
He may be able to Houndmaster this, but... We're like super greedy, so trading evenly I think is good. Because we have double Firelands, Archmage, Antonidas at the top of this bad boy.
Trust the pirate's code.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
He had no Handmaster last turn, but if we prosper this, we can go phase. A light going phase is 3. Okay. I think we prosper this and go phase. Phase. Bring it on. Counter them still. Yeah, take another 5. We're close to the point where fireballs will kill him. Balls of fire. 5/5s are big. That card in his hand is not Houndmaster. The one he drew is. I know that this one's not, but he just rips it off the top. It's upsetting, friends. Alright. If he plays a 2 health minion, he dies. GG! Got there. That was the worst possible lineup we could possibly go against. So this is awesome that we're still able to win. Even when faced against the lineup that includes 0 of the decks we're targeting. We're targeting Priest, we're targeting Warlock. He did not have Priest, he did not have Warlock. And we still just get there. We're going the distance. It's a good day. We're going to get lucky. We're already getting lucky. We hopefully continue getting lucky. Fantastic. Good stuff. I also forgot to screen cap again. Whatever. I think it'll be fine. We have a lot of, we're streaming. But it requires you to put a screenshot in either way. So I just put the same screenshot 3 times. Level up. First match completion, you're level 2. Bonus experience points. Open the armory. What? Who's my next opponent? What is this even? I don't want chests. Alright, let's see. Please wait for your opponent. Oh, I already got a match ready, man. We just gotta wait for him to show up. Show up and get the smack down. Let's see. Let's look up our opponent's name so that we can find his decks. We are playing against Benny. So let's find Benny's decks. So Benny is playing. Hopefully he has all 4 of his decks this time. Well, that didn't work. His deck code is broken. Alright. Let me tell the admins that my opponent's deck codes don't work. Good. Okay. The Hearthstone deck builder. Let's see. Import deck. Okay. The Hearthstone deck builder thing detects deck codes a lot better than Hearthstone does. So apparently you're supposed to use that. Let's see. That's funny. Because like, I was copy and pasting it into Hearthstone and it wasn't working, but when I copy and paste it into the Hearthstone deck builder powered by HearthstoneTopDecks.com, it works. That's just odd, isn't it? Maybe it's a language thing. Is there like not in English? Alright, let me try and find the other decks too. You gotta scroll over a really long time, and I always lose my place. Alright, next deck. So this guy's playing Zoo Warlock. Pirate Warrior. Oh my god, are we against another triple aggro? How does this keep happening? Build anti-priest and warlock lineup versus double triple aggro. That's ridiculous. Everyone is complaining about it. Okay, let me pull up the last deck here. Oh wait, no, there's still one more. Okay. Ugh. Everyone is sick of this spreadsheet and how poorly it's done. This is the worst way to possibly submit decks I've ever seen. Also, yeah, I get that you're aggro. This is another player with only 3 decks for me. So yeah, he only has 3. What is Warrior Hunter? Hey, see, it's Warrior, Warlock, Hunter. What's the last class? Let's try and figure out this guy's last deck. They fixed the spreadsheet. They re-exported it, and I didn't refresh it yet. So now it has the 4th deck list on there. It didn't have the 4th deck list until I refreshed it. Here we go. So now I can actually find his deck list on this, too. It's a good 30-second scroll to get to the 4th deck list. It's a journey. Okay. Let's get him. A, B. Okay. He's playing all aggro. We are again super unfavored because we have really dumb decks like Paladin and Secret Mage. We're going to ban Warlock. Warlock has the ability to life tap, which allows it to get a ridiculous amount of resources, and our decks can't really handle that amount of additional resource adding, because the way we win against these kind of aggro decks is we exhaust them of resources, and we're never going to exhaust Warlock of resources with these decks. But yeah, maybe later on in the tournament we'll actually be able to play against people with Priest and Warlock. I had no idea in Open Cups that so many people would play just like all aggro. I should have played anti-aggro instead of anti-control. My read on the meta is wrong. Alright. So he banned my Priest. I don't know this guy. Oh yeah. We're gonna surprise him. It felt like it had waited about 2 minutes, so I changed the class. And got him.
Victory or death!
I must protect
Alright. We don't want to gain armor immediately. We want to gain mana, then gain board, then gain armor. It's a 3-step process. We start with the letter A, not the letter C. And armor starts with the letter C. Well, it's the third process and step. That was a terrible way to explain that. I don't think I could possibly come up with a more confusing way to explain that. 1 Mortal Strike, 1 Spellbreaker. He has a 1 Corridor Creeper in his Pirate Warrior. That just seems peculiar, right? He owns 2 Corridor Creepers because the other decks have 2 Corridor Creepers. But Pirate Warrior, 1 Corridor Creeper. Ah, I shoot patches. How do you get double Wild Growth? He gets patches. Is it my birthday? Double Wild Growth into Behemoth.
Trust the pirate's code.
God, I hope he doesn't play a Frothing Berserker. We have no swipes. Frothing Berserker's a bummer. God damn it. Two Wraths. 1 Spellstone. Death Knight, Spreading Plague. We got good draws. Okay.
Your magic shall not
I
save.
want to Spellbreaker, guys. Ay, ay, ay.
Gold
If he Reapers me in the face, it's only 18. We might draw either... We have 2 branching paths and a Feral Rage to bail us out of this situation. If not, we try and Wild Growth and live to get to either Coon or Ultimate, depending on which gets us out of more damage. We have double Okins, double branching paths, Feral Rage. That's 5 draws that allow us to beat like him just trying to Reaper rushes in the base. We also have Behemoth and Spreading Plague that would work too. So that's 7 out of 22. And Malfurion, 8 out of 22. So, that's not bad. Well, what, like 36, 37% to win this? From, if he just Reapers me in the face? For all his knowledge, these cards could be one of those things. He needs to have Reaper +4 afterwards, too, to really be able to get there. Otherwise, we just Wild Growth into Coon. But +4 is very common for his deck.
My blade be thirsty.
We can beat minions. Generally speaking. So, hero power you. Trade you, trade you, trade you. He needs to do 12 from hand, which is impossible. Ish. I'm sure there's something wacky. In his deck list, I don't believe it's possible for him to kill me at this moment. Which means we are going to be able to play either Ultimate or Coon, depending on which the situation calls for. And we might actually use the gain 10 armor feature of Coon.
What now?
$18 life.
For the war chief!
This is more damage. They're both lethal, right? Alright, 1W out of the way. We didn't screenshot again. God, I'm so bad at that. He played Warrior. I played Druid. We won. Here's a screenshot of something. Okay. Let's get this. Hunter. He has no Hydras, but other than that, he's very similar to the list we just played. He has Direwolf Alpha and Galaka Crawler. We drew Mana Worm. We're going to Brazil. There are some 1-drops that I would enjoy Frost Bolting, right? And if he goes coin 2, having the Frostbolt's nice. And the Kirin Mage, one of the best cards in the deck. 5 secrets, so we have a lot of chances to be able to activate it on curve. It's just pretty good. We have 5 secrets and 2 Arcanologists that activate our Kirin. So you keep it, try and get that tempo going. Frostbolt's pretty good at shutting down these early game beast synergies and denying Houndmaster value, which is a fantastic thing to do. For now, we have to settle with the ping. He goes coin captain, and we're sad. If you find a secret, things start turning around though. No coin captain, that's good for us. I'll play Tokened.
I'm in charge now.
This is bad. Try to exhaust him of resources, maybe? He has a really low value deck with no Hydras. So we could potentially just remove everything and then he runs out of stuff. And that's kind of the angle I'm going for at the moment. The highest health total minion in his deck is 5, Corridor Creeper. I do want a Fireball Corridor Creeper eventually. I want to remove the Beast this turn because we don't want the Houndmaster to have an activator. One of the cards in his hand is the coin, so he's only got 4 cards. So his hand isn't as big as you, I think. Our late game's better, so if we can live longer, we will prosper. In theory.
Trust the
We are a little bit behind that 8 ball at the moment. This helps us stay alive. It also activates the Crystal Runner, which is nice.
We have many secrets.
I think it's fine to play it. We might be able to psych him out, make him use the coin or something, which gives us more time. We're Control Mage now, boys. Adapting the game plan. He didn't even try and trade. It's a bold strategy. Overriding the charge is lowering total value. I love it. This guy's dead. Coin 4 cards. Potentially still could be Corridor Creeper. Could be a kill command that he's trying to fire off right now. Ooh. Stranded little Houndmaster. Fantastic. I love to see that. 12, 17. Oh! Oh, look at us. Control Mage all the way. Tigers. Lethal setup. Yeah, we adjusted the game plan well and controlled this. Fantastic. We're going to screenshot this one. I got this. Charging the screenshot cannon. Do. I got to delete all those screenshots. It's really clustering on my desktop. Okay. Corridor Creeper. 12, 17. Let's see what's in the box. Let's play a Corridor Creeper. He has no more remaining cards. So now, we make it so this doesn't die on board, so it connects for 5 again, and then the Fireball kills him. With no taunts in the deck and the counter spell to stop the animal companions or removal spells, this is lethal. Unless he finds Leroy and trades, which then he's playing Leroy and trading, which is basically lethal. I guess he could find Tundra Rhino and trade, which then he's playing Tundra Rhino and trading, which is basically lethal. So we win with that play. Makes it good. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. I was hitting pause break instead of screen. I was like, why isn't it working? I misclicked the screen cap. I even trained for this. I pressed the button earlier. Oh god. That's sweet lord. You know? You do your best, but sometimes you just don't succeed. We were close. I was like 2 buttons off. There's print screen, scroll lock, and then pause break, and I was jamming pause break. So I was most of the way there. Okay, Paladin. Okay, Otiki.
Uther versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Alright. Pyro combos and Eldor. Oh, that's good. It's not as good as Doomsayer. It's not as good as Call to Arms. But can we afford to be so feisty? He has no actual threats, actually. We don't need Eldor, right? He has no Hydra. With no Hydra, what are we Eldoring? I mean, we just need one solid board clear, and then his deck does about nothing. Well, Corridor Creeper. We need Eldor for Corridor Creeper. You're right. Corridor Creeper is a threat. We should respect it. Pay respects Corridor Creeper. The Diamond. Okay. No 2-drop. Merry Christmas. Ah, there it is. The juice. We need to find Chillblade Champion or Uther, otherwise we are going to run out of life very quickly. Those are the only 2 Galing cards in our deck. So it's important to either find them or find deck cards that thin towards them, like Call to Arms. That's a good draw. This is Houndmaster turn. This is an ideal turn to play Doomsayer. I don't know some friends. Alright, that's an interesting cycle card. We're gonna die. I want to try and save Adapt for Chillblade Champion if I can. Don't do it.
Trust the pilot.
No, you can do that.
I'm in charge now.
This doesn't die to equality. Remember that. We don't want to take as much damage as he wants to give us. And taking 5 is unacceptable. With my heal not coming until like so much later, we will die. So let's try and fight more aggressively for the board and take less chip damage. I can't just drop a Burgly Bully into that. This Chillblade Champion / Dirty Rats are just around the corner. That's what's going to cause us to stabilize. If we have boards and then play Dirty Rats, he's out of business. They better come quickly. And my life total is dwindling. His hand size is still fairly large too with 5 cards. He's got ammunition. Oh my. Alright, we have to assume that some of those may be burn spells. Cards left. Could have unleashed the hounds in his hand and kill commands and stuff like that, so we need to find Choblade Champion right now, or Call to Arms. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5-ish outs. I don't know if Dirty Rat's going to be enough by itself, but Call to Arms and Choblade Champion. So 3 definite really good cards, and then 2 questionable Dirty Rats that might just work out. But we'll have to see. Stop charging things in my face. Nice guy. Please no. Choblade Champion, Choblade Champion. If he hits us for 5, we can't even beat Kill Command if we get Call to Arms. That's unnecessary, should have hero powered, but either way, we are screwed unless we draw Choblade Champion now.
Hey, give me that!
Never Choblade Champion, man. 2 taunts, but we're at 2 life. It's too late. He had the damages. First loss of the tournament, but it's okay. We're still winning the series on paper. Although we are playing control OTK Paladin against all aggro. With no text for aggro whatsoever. Alright, so I was Paladin. He was Hunter. And he won. I have to get a screenshot of him winning? Alright, well I didn't do that. I didn't realize I had to. Okay. Let's jam some more Paladin. PTM Gnomes just subscribed to Twitch. I'm out of back Cave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Now we need to try and find Call to Arms. It's going to be the biggest factor here because we need to get those taunts in the way against his weapons to gain additional life. As well as just the Doomsayers to slow him down. Call to Arms. Perfect. Now we want to try to draw a Doomsayer so Call to Arms doesn't pull it so Dirty Rat can be a taunt. Alright. This could be good. We're going to need to have like Uther on 9 too. A lot of things need to go right for us to win these games. No 1-drop. Here we go. No 1-drop. Pass. Ay, ay, ay. Patches in hand? Oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Uh-oh. Cold Light's not helping. No coin captain. Or coin any 3-drop. Don't do that. Armor pass. All the 3-drops are crazy good here. Maybe War Axe. Play that. Damn. Oh, we got Choblade Champion. I think we do nothing. I'm not sure. I could tempo equality so that if this trades into something, it dies. We could just jam a Code Light. That seems bad. Tempo Zola. He gets to trade, adding more damage, but
Move quickly.
he loses 2 to deal 3. think we just pass. I might want it to equality set for the call to arms to be more effective, but I think I'm gonna risk that. So it's call to arms, which clears the board into Chile Champion Adapt, roll Win Fury, heal to full health. In theory. I could have slammed equality to try to make it better. Lackluster development, that's good. We needed some lackluster development to try and get this Doomsayer to go off. We also need to hit the Doomsayer. We have Uther. That's good. Now I just need like 2 Doomsayers and Dirty Rat. Oh, yeah! This is how you win tournaments. No Spellbreaker. Ooh, this is powerful still. He's gonna hit us for a lot. That's good. Hopefully this heals a lot. He has 1 copy of Mortal Strike and 1 copy of Spellbreaker that could stop it without getting double life gain on it. So we may only be able to get single, but most of the time it's... Like, if he has some Mortal Strike, yeah, that still counts as life gain. Do I want? Yeah, I want plus attack still. I could go Divine Shield and then try and get more of it solo. No, I think just max health is best. He has to swing at it, giving us another 6. He's gonna load less than 9 power next turn, I'm pretty sure, so clearing seems ideal. Come on, we're so close. We're almost to that Uther. We have another Dirty Rat too. Another Call to Arms. Got some big draws. Ow. Oh my god, another Dread Corsair. This guy's plays is so strong. We're almost there. He's got 9 showing. He didn't swing, that's good. Come on. I just need 1 taunt. If I hit Dirty Rat or Call to Arms, we're just there. Oh god. Last card's deal 4, I think. So he's got 6, 12, 16. We're live at 2. Unless it's Leroy. If it's Leroy, we're dead. Alright, we could draw the taunts we should draw. We could play both the taunts even after Consecrate. So it's Consecrate, take the trades in the right way, so we get an extra 1/1. he have Leroy? If it's Heroic Strike, we're fine. If it's Leroy, we're dead. He's either got Heroic Strike, Mortal Strike, or Leroy. It could be Arcanine Reaper. No, of course it's Leroy. The only card. One turn away from the stabilization, guys. Alright, we lost that one. He was Warrior, we were Paladin. This might be the end of the team. Round 2. This is a loser's bracket, but... yeah, our decks are not designed to do well versus aggro. We got really lucky to beat the first guy. Alright, Druid. He has Vicious Fledglings, which is going to be a bummer. Quality is really good to him. He's even got a Snow Flipper Penguin in there. Very aggressive. We need to get the board clears. He's got Scalebanes too, some anti-control extra beef in his deck. Okay, Call to Arms though. We don't need as much healing in this one, so this one we don't actually need the Triple A Champion. Is this one... he only has one copy of Savage Roar. That's curious. But he has Leroy Jenkins in here. So he has some burst with no board, which is interesting deck design. No Hydras, right? No Hydras. Only live mana. He's got Scalebanes instead of Hydras. Scalebanes are pretty frustrating. Okay. This is not going to be easy to win. I give us 25% on a good day. Coach 13 just subscribed to Twitch Prime. Welcome to Back Cave Team thing, man. Appreciate the support. Con's a great. I don't think we're ever playing Cold Light Oracle this game. Aldor's not particularly strong versus deck. He runs Scalebanes at the top end. I mean, he's got a Corridor Creeper, but it's mainly Scalebanes at the top end, so we need stuff that clears his board instead. Well, let's see what happens. Pretty good mana. If anything, it'll set up the Consecrate, right? He's got one copy of Spellbreaker in here, so he could be living the dream. But hopefully, for our sake, he is not living the dream. There's no card draw in his deck, so once we start clearing the board, we just need to save Consecrate for living mana and we should be good. Use a quality on a Scalebane to kill it, but then save the Consecrate for the living mana. One Mark of the Lotus is gone, so it makes it a lot harder for him to do the living mana outside of range of Consecrate, but we may just get there. I don't like that, but it still puts things in range of Consecrate, but we may not have, we may not be able to use the, save the Consecrate now for living mana.
No one.
Ether's good.
Hey, give me that.
We could try and wait one turn.
I wonder.
Let's pair the equality and consecrate together.
I must move quickly. Job done.
Alright, patience I think is the key. He only has one Savage Roar too, so we have to try and evaluate that as best we can. This is where if he has Scalebane, he dumps it. What do you guys think that this means? A hard deliberation on 5 mana. He has the 5-drop. He's thinking whether or not to play it, right? Maybe he has a Roar. He's thinking whether or not to Roar. He has Leroy. He's thinking whether or not to play it. Something in his hand is itching at his soul. The Wolf? No, here we are. I think it's Roar. Don't really have much of a choice. Next turn we can Cold Light into second Consecrate or Call to Arms to beat Living Mana if he has it. We're close. Gotta just make it to 9. We're at 7 already. 2 turns. The top deck, Bloodsail, Corsair, Scalebane. Nope, no Scalebane. So what is it? This is the card he's holding on to. The card he's holding on to then is what? Corridor Creep. That's big. What do we need? This is good. 5, 8, 9. Dead to Leroy or Roar. So just get 2 outs to kill us. Alright, Consecrator Equality one time. Consecrate, Equality, Call to Arms. Come on, team. The Wild Pyro Poison Adapt.
Like to play with fire?
Okay. Nope. GG.
The victory is yours.
Alright. Well, hopefully we don't verse all aggro again, but that is our first loss, so we are knocked down into the losers bracket. We gotta verse lineups with Priest and Warlock because we're playing an all-target Priest Warlock. GG. Okay. Let's see if our next match is happening. We don't have a next match yet. We're waiting for another opponent, and then we'll be able to play another match. Checked into the match. All right, we have an opponent now. Let's see. Go to match. Freddy B. Please play Highlander Priest, man. I want a Highlander Priest Control Warlock opponent. We should have played Highlander Priest and Control Warlock, because that would have done really well versus all these guys playing all aggro. It's kind of funny. A standard lineup would have probably been better. When you have this many people, it makes sense, right? The bigger the tournament, the more standard your lineup should probably be. So we should have just played, like, cookie cut a standard if we wanted to have the greatest chance of winning. Yeah, I'm going to go to the washroom while we wait for this guy to check into the match. Alright, let's see. He's playing Rogue, Priest, our first Priest opponent of the tournament. Fantastic. Druid, and another Hunter. All of our opponents have had Hunter. Target control versus everyone in the bracket with aggro Hunter. Let me look up our opponent's deck lists on the wonderful deck spreadsheet. Freddy B. What will you be playing today? Import deck string. It is a fairly standard tempo rogue with double Scalebane. Scalebanes are going to be a real problem for my Paladin to beat. And then we have, what is this other deck? Hold on while I scroll a little bit. Scrolling. Alright, here we go. Deck number 2. Bachelorette number 2. Razakis Priest. Completely standard. Good. You like to see that. That's one of the decks we're targeting. So it's going to be really funny when he just draws Raza and Anduin on curve and kills us. Alright, here we go. Deck number 3. Deck number 3 is Aggro Druid. And then deck number 4 is going to be Aggro Hunter. Let's see here. So he is going to ban my priest because my other decks aren't really real. And we are going to ban what? He's got double flanking strike in the hunter. That's interesting. And double bitter tide. Probably does better against my mage than our previous opponents' hunters. The aggro druid seems tough to beat. He's got the Scalebane in there and 2 roars. It's like a proper aggro druid. We're not banning priest because we're trying to look to farm that. We probably want to ban rogue. Rogue's really tough for all of our decks to beat, and having double Scalebane makes it even tougher for my decks to beat it. Can my mage get a win against his druid and his hunter? Probably. Alright, so we're going to ban the rogue. Okay. GLHF. He banned my priest as expected. We banned the rogue. We will now begin the match. There's a Google Drive with pictures? I've been doing this whole bullshit. Oh my god. I've been punching in deck codes for like 10 minutes every round. There was a thing with pictures the whole time. Oh my god. Oh wow, that is so much better. It's just like, why wasn't it with pictures in the first link? Sweet lord. I appreciate that. Also, wait, how did he know that that's what I was doing? I didn't tell him that. Freddie B might be among us. I guess he can assume that I was doing that by how long it was taking me. He was probably like, this asshole is probably doesn't know that there's a thing. Alright, I'm gonna keep this Wild Pyro Mistress so we don't call Tarms Wild Pyro. Hunter with flanking strike and a bitter tide. We gotta Aldor bitter tide. That's how we win. Oh, good top deck. Very righteous. Oh, good roll. Sick game. We want a coin call to arms. Please don't screw me. Good deal. Coin called arms into cold arms. Pretty strong. Strong enough? I don't know, but it's fairly decent. No Unleash the Hounds in his deck. If he has a Corridor Creeper in his hand, we are a whole bunch of toast. We can clear and then play it. And then next turn, we just call arms. And then call arms again. And that should stall us. Pretty good Noel. 3 power in play is less than what he had previously, so this is positive. We expected this. Okay. Gotta find our Chillblade champion. And our Uther. And that second Dirty Rat. So the problem is the second Dirty Rat comes out with Doomsayer every time. Oh, he's really committed to pushing that face damage. Okay. Shield Blade Champion. It's not Shield Blade Champion. Buy a turn and thin our deck with this. And after that, we kind of have to adapt taunts for the rest of the game. No Leroy, please. Leroy's gonna kill us unless we roll taunt. Shield Blade Champion, here we go. We're in business. Ha-ha! Woo! Alright, we're almost there. We just need to live 2 more turns and draw Uther. Oh, God. Oh, he has to trade? That's another 6! Yeah! Oh, no weapon, no charge? It actually doesn't die to Equality Consecrate, so he is a 2-1 after Equality Consecrate. The captain's died, though. Health completely unchanged. 10 cards left, Uther's in there. I'm coming for you, buddy. This deck is so harebrained. The fact that this has been working, it's just weird. So he's got Kill Command, or he's got Leroy, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need to find Uther for next turn, and we could find ways to clear the board this turn. We could find Consecrate. Okay. You gotta have Uther, so I have to play this loot order. Alright, Uther. Now would be a great time to come into the hand.
Hey, give me that.
5 cards left. No Uther. Okay, let's hit Consecrate. Technically, he has 6 damage.
Move quickly. I'll put it on your tab.
Maybe it's a flanking strike. Maybe it's not a candle shot. No, it was Leroy? No, we were right 3 turns ago when we said it was Leroy. Uther bottom 5, man. So close. Everything was almost working. The whole plan almost came together. But yeah, we're not supposed to win this game. We're supposed to win versus Priest with this deck, and only Priest. Pretty much. Priest and Control Warlock, Jade Druid, other control decks. Not aggro. Not aggro. We're explicitly targeting everything except aggro. It's unfortunate that every opponent that we've had in the tournament has brought all aggro. We misread the metagame. Yeah, by we, I mean I misread the metagame. Alright. So he has Priest and Druid left. Come on, Paladin. Watch, we're gonna lose Paladin versus Priest, and I'm gonna cry.
Uther versus Malfurion.
Must protect the wild. I will fight with
Alright,
honor.
easy. Easy peasy. Positive mental attitude. We can win this. Doomsayer is good. Potion of Heroism works well with Wild Pyromancer. No coin's a bummer, but the rest of this seems to be something that we can actually work with. We got really close against the last Jade Druid.
Job's done. Avast, matey. I'm in charge now.
It's time to Doomsayer. Even if he goes +1/+1, he's only got 6. So we just got the coin out of him and everything. You just beat the double 1-drop. Double 1-drop so vulnerable to Doomsayer. Against Doomsayer decks, you shouldn't really go double 1-drop like Freddy B just did. He's giving us a chance in a matchup where we should almost never win. Which I love to see because it's a true beautiful underdog story. Now let's see, what are his possible 3 traps? He's got Crypt Lord and South Sea Captain. South Sea Captain being a 3/3. Playing a 3/3, contesting his 3/3 is good. Corridor Creeper costs how much? 4 things have died. Corridor Creeper costs 3. He could also just jam a Corridor Creeper, so playing this into that is bad. It's out of chargers, so this should stick. So this is a 3/2. I think it's a good halfway point that works out very nicely for us. And this way we can still Aldor Peacekeeper if he Corridor Creepers us for 3 mana right here.
The scourge will devour
Oh,
all.
Showblade Champion. Look at us go. Masters of the universe. We hit our 1/4 drop, really. No, we could have hit Ancient Brewmaster. Oh, baby, we needed that too. He was about to Living Mana, potentially. I love it. Let's go. OTK.
You are not welcome here.
Yeah, let's see. What's in the box?
Follow the rule.
I think we got him. Not +1/+1. He can't. He doesn't have the space. We're there. Came, saw, conquered.
Last warning.
Even if he plays another, I don't care. Come at me, bro. Alright, well that kind of sucked. I wish I had a Doomsayer or a Wildfire, but it's fine. It's actually pretty good, all things considered. It's fine. Everything is okay. He's gonna die, which is good. is he can't get through all of this stuff. Our stuff isn't good, but there's a lot of it. And it turns out, in this day and age, that's enough. We just need a lot of stuff. We can hero power a lot. Not that that's helpful. I'm really surprised we didn't hit any AoEs here, huh? A few more tries. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We're live. That's not good.
Time is money, friend.
He needs Roar plus Mark of the Lotus to kill us. What are the chances? Quarter Creeper, that's fine. I'm chilling with that. Mario Lotus Roar. Oh, thank God. I was like, really? This is gonna happen? It's be a second Mario Lotus, too. That would have been nice to have. This is interesting. Freaking power turn.
Follow the rule.
I did that wrong. I gave him an extra mana. Whoops. Misplay. Easiest double roar of his life. Marky Asheraj, double roar. Come on. Don't double roar me.
Time waits for no one.
We will devour this. We will devour this.
It's a lot of taunts you got there, cheap. I think the most coins I've ever played as Paladin. This is the most coins I've ever paid as any guy. So if we play Equality, we can kill him. Especially if we go Equality, Coin, Uther.
The light's justice has failed. I can see.
Cool, we won with OTK Paladin. That was a huge obstacle that we got out of the way. Because that deck is bad. And super unfavored versus Druid. Alright, so now we still have to win with Mage and Druid. Our Druid's got a better chance against his Druid than Mage does. So let's give that one a go first, and then wiggle back with the Mage. Hopefully the Mage just takes out the Priest. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, alright, alright.
Must be preserved.
Ooh. I like it. Like, spot removal is pretty good. I'm not sure about the Jade Idol. I think starting the Jade ramp's not good enough. I got it back. Would have been nice to have 2 Jade Idols. That would have been really big tempo. Don't worry, I got Daring Reporter. I don't like that getting buffed to a 4/4. That's scary for me. So I think taking care of it immediately is pretty strong. I don't like that getting buffed to a 4/4 either. No buffs. Good. That means what? What does this say? What does this say? Think with your brain. What are the cards? See, he had all of these cards in his hand, and he chose to play this 1 mana 1/3, and that's it. Meaning the cards in his hand are not Mark of the Lotus, Bloodsail, Corsair, Enchanted Raven, Firefly, Another Dire Mole, Patches, Mark of Yashiraj, Power of the Wild Druid of the Swarm, Galaga Crawler, so, or Crypt Lord, or South Sea Captain, making it only possible that these cards are what? That these cards are Scalebane, Creeper, or Living Mana. So he's going to have Living Mana on 5 a lot of the time, or Roar. Roar, of course. So he's got like 2 of those things in his hand, which is a bummer for us.
Gadgets and Gazette always.
This allows him to play Creeper if he has it. Trade Creeper. But I think it's better than doing nothing. Not Creeper. He's got Scalebane, Living Mana, Roar, that kind of stuff. That's bad. That's real bad. If we're expecting Living Mana, one of the best ways to beat Living Mana is with Spreading Plague. That's a 1-up in our deck. But if we hit Spreading Plague off of this drawing, we would win the game. We go to 7 mana and then coin this out. If it's Scalebane, I think we have enough time actually just to jam that. So let's try and jam that. So if it's Scalebane and not Living Mana, we just double trade into this, coin Medivh, and be fine. Okay, okay. Not Living Mana. Damn. We were close. It is still the option that seems the most appealing at the moment. Aya gives us more bodies to trade with. Medivh gives us more potential growth. If we play Aya, we can save coin for Kun and use that to gain 10 armor. We could also save point for ultimate. Yeah, 3/3 is good enough to take the trade. If he has mark. I like more tradey buddies. Oh. Unlucky. Okay.
You die now.
He still has one of these cards on the left side, could be either Roar, Living Mana, or Scalebane. So he may just jam another Living Mana. I don't know if we beat that ever. We beat Scalebane and Roar though. But the double Living Mana draw is really tough unless we find Spreading Plague. It was the Scalebane. How have you not drawn patches yet? Ridiculous. Alright, let's coin ultimate on the Scalebane and win the game. Damn. So assuming that this is Roar now, because he only runs one Scalebane and it can't be anything else. So he has Roar in his hand. So 9, 10, 16 with Roar. So we're not dead. But still, if I play Kun and like refresh, I could find myself pretty dead. If I Kun for armor, I'm still not in a good spot. I'm alive. If we play Medivh, we can coin hero power at the 4/2. I think that's the play.
A game? So kind of you to join me. For the wild, time waits for no one.
Okay. Now next turn I have Kun for armor. And we start the stabilization as long as it doesn't get living mana. Let's go, garbage deck. Come on. Malfurion, ultimate, spreading flag, double Jade Behemoth. Please, game. Come on, game. Give me the goo. $15.
I always win.
We're alive. Through one Roar. We have 2 Okins. He's got the Aurora. Oh! Spreading Plague, Malfurion, double Ultimate Infestation, double Oaken Summons, Branching Paths, Feral Rage. All would have won me the game. We're about 50%. Unlucky. It's okay, everything is fine. The priest is still left, and that's the main target of the lineup. So, if anything, this is exactly what we wanted to have happen. Roughly. So, this is right where we want him. He's pinned against the wall. He has to win with this priest thing. And we are farmers of the priest. We just grow him out of the ground. Has no Lyra, so Druid should be able to out-armor him.
Versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
We look for the ramp. This is not the ramp, therefore we do not keep it. It's a simple 1, 2, 3. Oh god. He has Cabal Talon Priest, which is a little annoying for Priest, but other than that, are a little annoying for Druid, but other than that, it should be fine. In theory, we have enough time, even if we get a pretty poor draw, to still be able to gain enough life to be able to beat him. One of the most important factors is we do need to save an answer to Velen, so it's important to try and charge a Spellstone and hang around with it. Something to do. Actually, if he has Northshire Cleric, we kind of get farmed. So I think it's fine to hold it. I don't want to get farmed by Northshire if he just drops it on one. So I'll just hang out a little bit. Kept a card. Maybe it's overly cautious.
Mind if I roll knee?
Yeah, we still have a 1/1 to contest loot order. It's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, summons. Tried so hard to play around North Sheckler. We are going to be able to show him the power of the daring reporter, though. You guys ready for that? I don't think anybody can handle how daring this reporter's about to be.
Do you like to play with fire?
Oh man, he's ready. He can actually play it. Not anymore, he can't. Let's see if it's a daring reporter first. Either way, it's still the same. Please daring reporter.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
So it turns into a 4/4. And then when he draws a card off loot order, it turns into a 5/5. And the next turn is 6/6. It grows forever. It's so daring. It lives on the edge. Investigates the decks.
Embrace the void.
Oh. Silences the daringness of the reporter.
Golems are a girl's best friend. I want answers.
It's okay. We're at 35, and we're at a happy little life total. We have a gadget sound. Our paths are branching all over. It's fantastic. This is the first Jade Idol. It's okay, he only has Raza on curve. That's fine. It's actually not even that powerful. It's only the best thing he could possibly do.
You die now.
I might just want to just get armor going right now while we have the time. Seems pretty good. We can't ultimate next turn, but it's fine. I think.
At last.
I'm fairly certain it'll be okay.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yep. More armor gain. Alright, we're at 52. We're gonna gain 5 more next turn with the ultimate. And hopefully we find the Death Knight so we can begin gaining additional armor points with that card.
I must consider.
playing Anduin. Raza on 5, Anduin on 7. This is a very nice curve. Our opponent is strong with curves. So he's drawn 100% optimal. He drew Kazakis, Raza, and Anduin before before turn 8 and played all of them. But it's fine. We've drawn pretty well ourselves. We didn't draw great, but we drew okay enough, I think. And our deck is really hard teched for this matchup. We're at 57 life with plenty more life gain to go. So we're going to continue doing the whole armor thing. The only issue at the moment is we don't have anything that kills Velen still. We have to find that second Spellstone, otherwise he's going to be able to just play Velen, and that's going to kill us. Adding demons. It's going deep. I like it. It's very strong. Flame it.
Is someone injured?
Wrath is good. If we Spreading Plague, he's going to Psychic Scream all this into our deck.
What to do?
Well, let's Psychic Scream into our deck instead. Big Jade Men. These are not that bad to draw.
Darkness speaks to me.
11 cards. We need to find either Wrath or Spellstone to be able to kill Velen. We're on a mission.
Not all who want
Good.
are lost.
He's on a mission too. To stick Velen.
The shadows grow short.
Oh, come on. We're gonna die. Eight cards left.
We hunger for vengeance.
Let the pain speak to me.
Holy shit. Alright. We didn't get Mind Blasted, that's good.
I will enjoy watching you die. Behold the rage of the
Got it. Alive-ish. He still has a lot of power. He might just kill us by hitting us. Raza, Anduin, Kazakis before 8, and then Velen on 8. Powerful. But we still might make it. I believe.
I got the best deals.
Oh, sweet lord.
The shadows grow short. The circle of life is over. Death is eternal. My turn is not.
I don't really want to draw that badly. Okay. Maybe make the trades more awkward, I don't know. You can't get that value trade anymore. He still has Shattered Pain left too, so this is just a whole bummer.
The shadows grow short.
I hope you like my invention.
I need more removal. I can't beat all the minions, man. Pretty sure Shattered Pain kills me.
Shadowy thoughts.
It's all over, guys. The Daring Reporter Druid wasn't strong enough to beat Raza into Coin Anduin. Oh, I forgot the Raza Kazakis Coin Anduin Velen combo. It's too quick. If we maybe had some way to kill the Velen just a little bit faster, we might have had it. But I think we had to use. We didn't have to use the Spellstone. I guess we should have saved that Spellstone at that one spot, maybe.
Almost out of cards.
I'm not so sure.
The Shadows grow short.
Oh man, he glimmered a Jade Idol so we could go infinite. Oh dude, I was never gonna win anyway. I can't beat Priest with Jade Idol.
Almost out of cards.
This is what I get for trying to target Priest. Priest will just glimmer at your Jade Idol. Even if everything went right, he still glimmered at a Jade Idol. He can go infinite and beat me in fatigue. That's so sick. Alright, we're out of the tournament, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the tournament. We tried to win with Meme Paladin, and we didn't even get close. We targeted Priest and Warlock. We versed one Priest, but no one had Control Warlock in the entire tournament that we played against. We played against all straight up aggro decks, which is unfortunate because we teched all of our decks against not aggro and then played all aggressive decks except for one guy playing Priest, and the Priest high rolled us. So that's not really how we wanted that to go with the intention of the lineup. We hit the wrong meta for what we're trying to do. A lot of the tournaments I've been playing in lately, the meta has been a lot of Control Warlock and Priest. As well as if you look at the World Championship deck list, it's all Control Warlocks, right? There's so many Control Warlocks and Highlander Priests. Every player has Highlander or some form of Priest, a lot of them being Highlander, and most players have Control Warlock for World Championship. So I thought maybe that this meta would reflect that. And I was mistaken. The Open Cup meta is very different than that. I thought a lot of people would be net decking the World Championship people, so I tried to target that in a creative way. Didn't verse any of those. First, like Pirate Warrior and Hunter every round. Pirate Warrior and Hunter are really good versus these decks. But it was still fun. We prepped for it a little bit. We didn't really try super hard to win. We prepped for about 20 minutes. So this seems about the expected result. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys checking out the stream. I will see you guys all tomorrow for another exciting stream.